Hey, good Tuesday afternoon? I completely forgot what day it was. Yes, I think it's Tuesday. I don't usually do Tuesday. I kind of wanted to play a little bit today. Because I've been thinking about Elden Ring for a couple days now, and I was like, you know what? I want to play some more. I got that Souls itch in me again. But everybody, welcome to the Scaly Den. I'm Restorative to Pharos. And we're going to have a little bit of fun today. Maybe later we'll play some other games if Rylus and Pozo happen to come in. But I was looking at some new builds that I'd like to play, and I actually found an older build that I used to use. So I gathered a couple pieces for it. But I figured we'd just enjoy a little bit today. Enjoy a little bit of the mayhem. Here, let me... Ready here. Oh, that's right, because you're out in good old Japan. Well, I hope that you know about the future here. So if the world ends shortly, let me know so I at least have a day to think about it. Hi, Mina. How you doing? Hope everything's going well for you. Oh yeah, you got that strength build that you're gonna be doing. I always go for filthy dex builds. And in fact, we're gonna be even going more dex than I am now. Because the Moon Veil, while nice, is kind of it's kind of served its purpose. So we're gonna be leaning more into straight up dexterity. Why am I? Oh, I went to this guy. So naturally, for a full dex build, I went out and found a couple things. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I was testing out some spells. Some of these I'd forgotten how like good they are. Some not so much. This one actually wasn't too bad when it's fully charged up. Although it uses like my entire like FP bar. So not quite so good. Oh, here. The one that I specifically went out to get, Blood Flame Blade. So the one of the more annoying parts with the Moon Veil, nice as it is that you can't enchant it because it's obviously already magical. The weapon I'm gonna try to get today already has, or doesn't have any enchantments on it, so we can upgrade it and we can give it Blood Flame Blade, which increases its ability to proc that bleed. I also got Flame Grant Me Strength, which you can cast on you and it raises your physical and fire affinity attack power. Obviously, we're not going to be able to cast it yet because we're gonna be switching around our stats. Where you would find those is, let's see here. Flame Grant Me Strength behind Fort Gale. Yeah, you basically just go around. You'll find it between two like fire chariots, and Blood Flame Blade is right behind the Rose Church. One of the little skill bugs. Where are we? We're not going to go Rivers of Blood. because it's, well, one, it's not as good as it used to be, and two, it's meh. I actually really don't like the look of it. We're gonna be going for a different weapon. It's I think arguably the second best katana in the game. Like, I think Rivers of Blood is no, not Rivers of Blood. There's one in the DLC that's like way better. That one I'll eventually get, but that's like way down the line of getting that. You have to go through most of the DLC to be able to get that katana. This one we could actually get right now. Yes, that one, which is usually called the washing pole in other Souls games. They gave it a different one in this one. I believe if I'm right and I've done the quest properly, we should be able to do that one. So, and of course that one has the advantage of like really good range. Yeah, that should work out pretty well. Clubs are always really nice. Especially because a lot of these games have gargoyle type enemies where they're more susceptible to bludgeoning weapons than slashing weapons, which is kind of the downfall of the katana. Dark Souls 2 has some pretty fun weapons, though. Oh, it's one of those, okay. Well, nothing I can do about that one. And then we'll go back and clean up some stuff that I had missed in previous areas. I kind of sped through Nokrin pretty fast, but there's other stuff there.
The Erd tree is close, only a little further till the foot of the Erd tree, and the accord is fulfilled. It takes me back. I was born at the foot of the Erd tree, where Mother gave me my purpose, though now everything is lost to me. I have to ascertain for myself the reason for which I live, burned and bodiless. Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand share them with me.
Yeah, so now if you're trying to do like the NPC quest, the next like big advancement in like everybody's story is walking into Lindell. So you'll want to make sure that you've advanced a lot of them before you continue on. There you are.
Ah, we meet again. In truth, it's been smooth sailing for me. The scarlet rot has stilled since last we met. As such, I've been able to continue my journey. Though rather vexingly, I realized that if I still had my sword arm, I could have aided you in battle. Now I'm tracing the path Melania took, after unleashing the power of the Scarlet Rot during her battle with General Radahn in the Caelid Wilds. I should like to meet her. This vanished woman. I think she's in the north, in the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree. Now, I'm tracing the... She's passed into the...
Okay. Dark Souls 3. Yeah, honestly, I have a hard time remembering a lot of Dark Souls 3. I believe it was kind of like a change back to form. Certainly better than Dark Souls 2 in my opinion. I think it's probably a little easier to navigate though. You might have an easier time than say like Dark Souls 1, obviously. Hi, Arch. How's it going, bud? Hope you're having a good start to your week. Things are going pretty well for me. Still kind of recovering from my sickness. I'm still all like phlegmy and whatnot. Which kind of sucks. Where was this guy? Did he move on yet? I don't know if this guy moved on yet. I'm gonna guess not. I think this is where he's supposed to be. Vision's a friend, yeah. May have to go back to the table, he'll be there. Alright, have yourself a good time at work, Oni. Hi, guys. I like how he just looked at me for a second there and didn't even bother to get up. It's one of those finger crones. Show me your fingies.
Please,
Show me your fingies.
read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers.
Yeah, I don't get sick too often, so it really sucks when I like actually do. But you always forget what it's like to feel well again.
To the east, ruins of gold. To the west, the serpent's sacrilege. Wherever the path leads, so shall you follow. Wherever the path leads, only more sorrow. 'Tis a curse. A curse. The curse of Queen Marika.
Yeah, it wasn't even really that bad of a cold, to be honest. Like, I've had worse. Like, last year after, First Squared, that was probably the sickest I'd ever been. I don't know what the hell I had, but, like, something I caught at the con. I was just, like, out of action for a solid month. Because I couldn't stop coughing. And it was coughing so hard I couldn't sleep. And I eventually like went to urgent care because it's like I just cannot fucking sleep, and because they're just coughing so much. And they eventually come back to me. It's like, we don't know what it is. You're just gonna have to get over it. I'm like, that's not the fucking answer I want. Fucking cure me. Give me something.
Oh dear. I terribly sorry.
I eventually got better, but like, man, that was like one of the worst times I'd ever had. I know, it's like I came to you, I paid you money, do something. Don't give me this, I don't know, Ruru. Hi, Jerry, I'm cold. Okay, where do I need to go? Down. Going specifically there. How you doing, Ruru? I did get that grace, right? My mind is already fried here. Okay,
If you only knew the power of
the lizard.
Lizard.
And welcome in, Tara.
Lizard.
How are you doing today?
Lizard.
Yeah, I think everyone's still dying from the heat. It's actually started to cool down a bit here, but the humidity still makes the heat index like. I don't know if I can survive that. Oh yeah, it's been just like hitting everybody really hard. I always like these. I don't know if there's like anything of. I was kind of like every time I see one of these, I think there's like something really sinister about them. But it's just kind of like a little bit of lore. The first defense of Lindell, a sovereign alliance rots from within. Traces yet remain of blood conspiracy. Oh no.
Eleonora. It seems I am no match for you, but I've learned a thing or two myself. You see, I've sliced the finger off. Please. Please. Eleonora. Yield to the cesspool no longer. Do not stain the immaculacy of your sword. Your flesh. Your fire.
There we go. That's what I've been wanting right there. We're gonna have to change our stats though.
A little bit of
Lizard.
in my life, a little bit of
Lizard.
by my side, a little bit of
Lizard.
all I need, a little bit of
Lizard.
is what I see, a little bit of
Lizard.
in the sun, a little bit of
Lizard.
all night long, a little bit of
Lizard.
here I am, a little bit of
Lizard.
your man.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Oh wow. By the way, this pole blade is really good if you ever wanted to make like a twin blade build. You have been avenged, Yuri. Ah. Ah. Hi, band. Beam bandana. Let's see. I believe we can get his armor set. I don't remember where. I think I might have to go back to where we first met him. Yeah, usually I think it depends on like where you, like how far along the quest line you were. So I think it's either where he was on the lake or where you first like encounter him up that ravine. Not here. Or hell, it might even be back at the Church of Marika. But then we'll go back, we'll talk to Rena and we'll change our stats a bit. I think there's still a couple of things I need to get for the build, but I don't think I can get them like right now. Oh, there's jellyfish. Okay, then yeah, I don't remember where to get it. I'll have to look that up later. It should be at one of his like last locations.
Thou art thou now assured of thy want to be born anew? Now, bear this sweeting into life anew.
Okay. That for the God. think this will get us started. Kind of low level. We're only like level 68. Got the... Yes, look at this bad boy. Blood loss buildup. It's got pretty significant blood loss buildup too. We're gonna make that even better. That anymore. Oh, this is another one. Spear Talisman I got. Enhances counterattacks unique to thrusting weapons, which will apply to the thrusting attacks of this weapon. Oh. Kind of show that a little bit. So what that'll do specifically is that when you use like a thrusting attack against an enemy that isn't an attacking animation, it deals significantly more damage. And like in the case of PvP, people are just like swinging like nuts anyway. So, and since this thing's normal R2 is a thrust, really good. And then you've got the running thrust. And you can see that this is like what they would call the washing pole in the other games. Look how long that fucking katana is. That's crazy. Oh, and we should have finger seal now. Ah. Hi, Jacob. Going on? Can't use any of those. Can use Flame Grant Me Strength and Blood Flame Blade. I got boomed headshot. Wondrous Physics. Yeah, increased charge attack power and negates damage received. Let's see how far we can beef up this Nagakiba.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your arms.
Oh, I need more souls. I shouldn't call them souls, I should call them runes.
Back already, no matter.
Okay, plus 16. That's not too bad. Now I need to get... see if I can remember how to do that. Oh, that's right. Okay. So. That's it. That was how to do it. Oh yeah, I was watching Wandering play that. That looks like an interesting little game. Is that like in an early access and whatnot? I'd never heard of that before. So this will have a better scaling with Dex then. You can see how much of a boost that gives. Still at a medium load, that's good. Source. That's right. So there are 2 talismans that I need to get later. But I think for now I'm good. Oh, you. Why haven't you moved on yet?
I've been waiting for your return. I've decided to leave the Round Table hold after all. As I mentioned, I'm off in search of the noble gold mask. We may not meet again for some time. If there's any incantations you wish to learn, now's the moment. May the Golden Order shine through you.
Hello.
Oh. He finally fully died. Letter written in a trembling hand. I forgot to tell you, but it seems D has a younger brother. I heard he lies in a deep sleep in the aqueduct beside the eternal city of Nokrin. And it said he stood before the Prince of Death not far beyond that spot. We met him earlier. It's actually easy to forget about him, especially by the time you finish D's quest.
Did you need something else?
Oh no. Look who it is. The pee-pee poo-poo man.
Have you ever felt the curse? With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. The reviled blessing. Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quietude. I asked you not to disturb me. Be thankful of the whole serenity. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay. I asked you not to disturb. Be thankful of that. It is all that keeps.
I wonder what the conversation was about, like, making this character. It's like Miyazaki and George R.R. Martin were, like, discussing, like, what kind of characters to put in there, and so they put in the pee-pee poo-poo man. Oh, look at the sheath on this thing. I do like that they do have sheaths in this game. I think it was Dark Souls 2. One of the biggest complaints about it is that the weapons don't have sheaths, like they did in Dark Souls 1 and 3. Let's see here. I think let's hit this guy. We got our Volcano Manor request that we can. I'd like to start rattling off some of those. Because if we don't do them, then they're eventually going to be lost. A tornado of wolves. Oh, jeez. Wondering what was stopping me. Oh, we got his armor. How does his armor compare to mine? Oh, that's way heavier. Oh, is this one of the arenas? I don't know if I ever played the game when they had the arenas in play.
You've completed your task. I am pleased. Now you are a recusant true, and a full-fledged member of the Volcano Manor. This is your reward.
Oh, nice. Thank you for the
as
3-stream
promised.
streak, Tara.
Never forget that the recusant fights to tread the path of the champion. The way is tainted, but for this very reason, it is the true path to valor. Now you are a recusant. I am pleased.
Have you ever heard any strange sounds here at the manor? Something beyond the walls? Like breathing or slithering scales? Oh, Fi, what am I saying? It just isn't possible. I must be tired.
Yeah, try not to think about it.
Sometimes I hear like... Oh.
The idol. Found an Altus Plateau. Okay, that's the one in the room.
So, you've blooded your sword in the hunt. Then I shall introduce myself once more. Banal. A recusant, just like you. Recusants have particular battle arts, styled to our methods of slaughter. Why not add some to your repertoire?
He's got a good host of billet. I think this one's pretty good.
You've come to understand now, eh? To take power and make it his own. The recusant must hunt his own kind. To raise the flag of revolt against this sanctified pillaging, we recusants must become the most wretched of predators. All you can do is laugh. Well,
I always resented these hands. Their pale complexion, a far cry from any warriors. The shame of House Hoslow, but that won't be the case for long. They'll be darkened by grit once I've set out on the path of champions. The tale of House Hoslow is told in blood, after all.
He's taking quite a heel
I
turn.
always resented their pale, but that won't be the case. They'll be darkened. The tale of how.
I mean, me killing fellow Tarnish is one thing, but you do, are the honest. Let's talk to Ronnie, because we got that one thing for her.
It was thee, not blithe it seemeth. Even in my slumber I sensed it. It is in thy possession, is it not? The hidden treasure of Nokron. My thanks. Finally all the pieces are in place. Soon must I begin my journey. Upon the dark path only I may tread. Ah, but before I leave, I shall entrust thee with this. My thanks.
And that's what we were
thy
looking for
sterling
before.
efforts. A strange gift, perhaps. But a rare sort such as thee would welcome it, I'm sure. I am certain now. Fate steered us to our reunion. I must thank Torrent, too, for his part. You may leave now. It was but brief. But thou gavest me fine service. What is it? I too am...
See that host of bloodstains there today. Always funny that it's just the weird places you'll find like tons of bloodstains. know if I remember how to do Saluvius's stuff. How it relates to kind of coming down here at some point. Time for love. Oh, you sick bastard. No, they got him. Unfathomable sword ahead, therefore praise the champion. Everybody remembers let me solo her. I wonder how many people didn't. They were just like, well, I'm gonna fight her anyway. I wonder if he just like backed out. I was like, nope, I told you to let me solo her. But he finally hung up his chamber pot. What a legend.
Begging for another lesson, so there remains much.
I'll have to look up how to advance his. Talk to Selen. Usually a lot of the NPC interactions here are a lot more intuitive and they give you a lot more hints. So it's not as like cryptic as something like, say, Dark Souls 1.
My apprentice, shall we commence?
Godwin has.
Journey to the capital.
The two fingers will do.
You may be out.
Anyway. See if I can find a certain village. What is this? Oh, at least at this end. Excuse me. Oh, you bet I am. I'm gonna show it to him, and then he's gonna show me how it's really done. Although, if you need to get somewhere, coffin. This is just not like in Dark Souls 2, where it's the gender swapping coffin. I remember going into that one time. I didn't know what it did, and I came out and I was like, huh. And then, like, later on, I think it was hours down the line, I was switching up my armor, and I was like, why am I a chick now? I must return to my home planet. My people need me. No, don't say. I'm already being abducted. Oh, that was a trip. And they'll deep throat you here, that's for sure. Don't think I'm gonna go here yet. Oh, let's go back to where I was trying to get. I'm a romantic at heart, they'll say. I may have this exterior of being a terribly slutty whore, but I know when to kiss somebody. Just stay over there. Or maybe, oh, it was probably down over here now. Where does this lead? Hi, Renison, how's it going? God, I hate how aggressive these things are. I think we need to get out of here. Two of them is always a bit much. I did wake the sleeping bear though, so I can't see anything. Welcome back, Ruru. Now there are two of them. I always forget that I can fast travel here, just like anywhere. Okay, what kind of dumb messages do you think they'll have? Bring everyone. Prime message. Center. Try to confuse newer players. I think if you got this far, you probably know what those are. Rat ahead. I hate those little guys. Yeah, more than likely. How prescient. Wonderful. I always love it. I like the little heads that you just throw to the ground. See that? Ah, fuck me. Can't beat the body slam. He came out swinging. Behold left. No precious item ahead, armor ahead. We'll see what it is. Fox Mirror Helm. Come on. Oh, I got their forked greatsword. Scythe. That's what Ryla's character liked to use in our Pathfinder game. He liked to scythe.
Drink or yes!
Oh, and thank you for the hydrant. I'll get it after I get this asshole. How's it going, Analog? What do I got right now?
It's going well, running into a wall of decisions.
Yeah, let's go through it. See if we can beat it in one now. Well, that's good to hear. I hope those decisions aren't too bad. Caden Sellsword Ashes.
It's figuring out what to stream, what to buy, what to change, what to prepare.
Yeah, I can understand that would be tough. Yeah, there are a lot of days, honestly, where I'll be like, I don't know what to stream today. I don't know what I feel like playing. So it's a lot easier on, you know, when I have something like Pal World, when it's just like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna play that all day. But I'm still on the Pal World grind, trying to make sure I get the. I'm trying to get like 2 full, like, teams ready. Like not like current teams, but like PAL like settlement teams. So 25 PALs each. So 50 PALs I'm trying to beef up and get ready. Look at the dog! Because this hard final boss fight was That is very difficult, and I gotta try to beat it. I'm gonna beat it eventually. This giant enemy crab. Hey, Ezreal. I'm doing fantastic today. Just got a new weapon and build. Ah, there's another one of the boatmen. Okay, not cast.